Here it is, the tutorial you've been waiting to see. It's a bead cube, and yep, it's 3D. Another fine bead design, the perfect geometric shape, maybe the greatest of all time. These 3D bead cubes are great, fast, fun, and simple to make. So it's time to fulfill your creative needs. Be sure to give this video a like and enjoy this episode of TurboBeads. Here's the list of everything you need to make the 3D bead cube. The first thing you will need is to measure and cut about 3 feet of fishing line, which is the string I think works best for this project. Next, you will take 4 beads and add them to the string. I'm adding 2 blue beads and 2 white beads on the string in this pattern. That's 1 blue on each end with the white beads in the middle. Once you have those first 4 beads on the string, you will take both ends of string and match them up, pushing the beads toward the center of the string, giving us the same amount of string to use on both sides. Be sure to try your best at keeping these beads lined up and in the center of the string. Now that we have everything lined up, let's take one end of the string and add 2 white beads to that string, running those beads to the top with the others. Now we will take our other end of string and we're going to add 2 white beads as well to that string and running them to the top. From this point, we will take one end of the string and add 4 beads to the string, using the same pattern as we did as the first 4 beads added. Once you have those 4 beads on that string, you're going to take your other end of string and you're going to run it through those 4 beads as well, going in the opposite direction. Once you have both ends of string through these 4 beads, you'll pull both ends of the string until you've reached the top, meeting with the other beads. Now that the string is pulled and the beads are all together, this is what it should look like so far. At this point, we will continue repeating these same steps a few more times. Once again, we'll take one end of the string and add 2 white beads to the string. When you get those beads on the string, you'll run them to the top with the other beads. We'll take our other end of string and add 2 white beads to that string as well, running those beads to the top. Next is taking one end of the string and adding 4 beads to that string, using the same pattern as we did before. Once you have those 4 beads on that string, you'll take your other end of string and run it through those beads as well, going in the opposite direction. When you get your string through both ends of those beads, you'll pull both ends of the string until you've reached the top. As a side note, be sure to keep the beads as close to each other as possible. This will make things more manageable. Once again, take one end of the string and add 2 beads to the string, running those beads to the top. Taking your other end of string, adding 2 beads as well, and running those beads to the top. And as we did before, taking one end of the string and adding 4 beads to the string, using that same pattern. Taking our other end of string, running it through those 4 beads as well, going in the opposite direction, and pulling both ends of the string until the beads come together. From this point, we are almost finished adding beads. Once again, we'll take one end of the string and add 2 beads to the string, running those to the top. And finally, taking our other end of string, adding the last 2 beads to the string, and running them to the top as well. Now that we have all the beads added to the string, this is what it should look like. From this point, it should be pretty easy to manage. Let's flip this around so that you can have a better visual reference for the next step. From this point, we will take one end of the string and run it through the first 4 beads of the project. That's the 4 beads here at the bottom. Watch closely as I guide the string through these 4 beads. This is the path you'll want to use. Once you get your string through all 4 of those beads, you'll pull the string all the way through. Now that your string is all the way through those 4 beads at the bottom, you'll take both ends of the string and tie them together tightly with a square knot. When you tie both ends of the string together, all of the beads should come together as well. As you can see, this is exactly how it should look when everything is coming together. Be sure that the string is pulled tight and your knot is solid and secure, ensuring that the beads will stay locked in. Now that we have our knot tied, it should look like this, like a cluster of beads, kind of a mess. But this is where the magic happens. From this point, you should be able to shape the beads in the correct position, popping them into place with the white beads as the frame and the blue beads for the corners of the cube. This step might also feel like putting together or solving a Rubik's Cube, but this puzzle is a lot easier, as I'm no good at Rubik's Cubes. Leave a comment below letting me know what colors you choose to use for your 3D cube. Once you have all of the beads in the correct positions, they should be semi-locked in place. Now, we'll take the 2 ends of string and pull them tightly to make the cube more solid. This will keep the beads in a firm position. Feel free to tie the knot as many times as you desire. Now that the beads and string are all set, all that is left is to carefully cut off the tied loose ends of string, and your 3D bead cube is now complete. And there you have it, another fine 3D bead design that was easy to make. Hopefully this tutorial was helpful and you can create one just as great. So what did you think about this design? I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comments below. And if you are new, or you just haven't already, don't forget you can also subscribe if you want to be notified for more bead tutorials just like this one. Hoping to see you in the next one to fulfill your creative needs. Until next time, thanks for watching TurboBeads.